What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. So today I'm swatching the new Summer 2024 collection from Cadillacquer, which I am so supremely excited about. But before we get into that, a little bit about Cadillacquer if you haven't heard of them before. They are an independent nail polish brand that is based out of Switzerland, but they are available internationally. And all of their polishes are fave free, meaning they are free of 5 of the potentially harmful ingredients that can be found in nail polish. They're vegan, meaning they do not use any animal derived ingredients. And they're also cruelty free, meaning they do not test their products on animals. So they just released 6 new nail polishes for summer 2024, and they're all in this neon crelly flaky sort of formula. And I have to say, I am extremely excited about these because last year's collection from them, their summer 2023 set, was actually one of my favorite collections of the entire year. And it was just an incredible set of specialty finish neons. And in that collection, they actually had some really gorgeous flaky crelly type of polishes, and that's what this set is. So it almost feels like it's like a part 2 to that collection. So I am very excited to share them with you. I'm very excited to wear them. And honestly, if you liked last year's collection, you might even like this collection a little bit more. So yeah, let me show you the swatches first, then we can get into my thoughts on the collection, where you can buy them, all that good stuff. So roll the swatch footage. So as with all of my swatch and review videos, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent knee stains. Today it's the Orly Bonder base coat. Starting off with this shade Sunshine State of Mind. This is the color I was the most excited about when I saw it in the bottle because it is just so eye-searingly gorgeous. It's a neon highlighter yellow green neon jelly base, and it is totally packed with small iridescent flakies, so they really shift a bunch of colors, but the primary color when I'm looking at my nail is orange, pink, and yellow. So for all these swatches, I did end up doing 3 coats for full coverage, but I also wanted to show you what they looked like in 2 coats just in case you want a more jelly-like, intentionally sheer kind of look. And I have to say, I was pretty impressed with how this one looked in 2 coats because it didn't look patchy or chunky, which I feel like is kind of difficult to get right with a yellow jelly because they can be a little bit difficult to get even and opaque. But I do actually prefer this one in 3 coats just because you can really see just how neon and vibrant this color is. And honestly, I do think it's even more neon in person. Next up, we have the shade See You Soon, and this one is a gorgeous, slightly cool toned green jelly base. And again, it is packed with these smaller iridescent flakies. And again, the primary colors that I'm seeing here are yellow, orange, and pink, but it really shows off a lot of that pinky fuchsia color, which I think is such a stunning contrast with this green base. So again, started off in 2 coats and it was really consistent across the nail. So if you like that visible nail line look, I feel like this is honestly so beautiful. Now, this color, of course, is not a neon, but again, I think it's a little bit brighter in person than it looks in the swatch. It really is such a vibrant, juicy green. It kind of feels a little bit like a fantasy garden kind of color, especially with those pops of pink and orange. So really love this one. Also love it in 3 coats. You just get a little bit more vibrance of that color, but you can still slightly see through the polish. Next up, we have the shade High Tide, and this one is a blue jelly base, again totally packed with these smaller iridescent flakies. And I gotta say, I feel like we've been blessed with a lot of really great blue jelly flakies this summer. If you guys want to see a comparison, I can definitely do that, but this one is a little bit different from the shades that I have so far. We actually have more of a sky blue kind of base here. It has just a little bit more warmth to it, and we have these really gorgeous delicate flakies inside. I see a lot of pink, I see a lot of green, I see a little hint of yellow and orange here and there. And again, it just kind of feels more like a fantasy color, like fish scale mermaid vibes. This one I did find to be a little bit more sheer in 2 coats, so I would probably only wear it in 3, but it does look really stunning in 3 coats. Moving on, we have Barefoot by the Bay, and I gotta say, my camera did not do this color justice. I think it is so stunning in person, and I feel like it almost falls a little bit short on camera, but it's so beautiful. So definitely upset about that, but you're just gonna have to trust me when I say it's even prettier in person. It's just this gorgeous, very rich orchid base color. So we've got that beautiful purpley pink kind of shade, and then within it, it's packed with these iridescent flakies that primarily seem to shift into that pink, orange, yellow, and it really gives such a beautiful warmth to the polish. And this is something you really can't tell on camera, but but I feel like the color is so vibrant that it definitely looks like more of a summer nights kind of shade in person, whereas on camera I feel like it almost looks like a springy color, but it really is a stunning shade. It just feels like a great sunset vibrant kind of color. And then we've got the shade Feelin Beachy, and this one is a pretty much neon jelly pink base. It has a lot of warmth to it, so it almost has this peachy kind of undertone, and again totally packed with iridescent flakies, but these ones are very different because we've got a lot of these almost glassy, cooler toned colors that look a little bit sheer. So I see a lot of purple, blue, green, and then sometimes when the light hits it, it looks a little bit yellow. Again, just a little bit different in person than it looks on camera, but it's so hard to capture the exact color of some of these super vibrant shades because they almost look unreal. But this is such a stunning shade. I actually really loved the opacity of it in 2 coats, but the color just got so much more saturated in the 3rd coat, so I really loved it this way as well, and I just loved those sort of glassy flakes running throughout. And last but not least, we have Sunny Daze, another super neon jelly. This one is a neon orange base color, and then within it is just totally packed with these golden yellow flakies, so it just looks so vibrant. It really does feel like a sunny beachy day to me, and I was actually really impressed with how it looked in 2 coats as well. It actually pretty much covered up my visible nail line, so I would definitely wear this one as a 2-coater, but I did also apply this one in 3 coats just to show you what that looked like for consistency's sake, and I do think that I got a lot more of that flaky coverage in that 3rd coat, so really just depending on how intense I want the manicure to be. But this is just such a bright, fun neon color. It feels so perfect for summer, but it also feels like a color that I'm definitely going to break out for Halloween because this has that kind of lit from within glowing kind of vibe, and it reminds me just a tiny bit of jack-o'-lanterns. So here are all the shades together, and like I said, I just don't think my camera did these ones justice. I think they're so much prettier in person, and I honestly do think that they look pretty on camera as well, so if you do too, you can trust that they will look even better in person. But I just love this color story. I love the neon jellies in general, and I feel like jelly flakies are definitely going to be a big thing for me this summer because I've already been wearing them a lot, and now I'm going to be wearing them a lot more with this new collection. But like I said, the color story of this, it just works so nicely together, and I love that you can really combine any amount of these colors and they match together very nicely. It would be perfect for Skittles, it would be perfect for accent nails, or if you're a person who likes to match your manicure and pedicure but not with the exact same color. I feel like these shades really complement each other well, being the same formula, and I just love how bright they are. I love the way that they kind of split it up into half super bright neons and half really rich saturated colors that almost feel like summer nighttime. So really impressed with this collection. Cadillacquer just keeps on coming out with amazing sets this year. So those are the polishes, and as you can see, I am totally enamored by these. I love the colors, I love the finish, I love how vibrant and exciting they are, and like I said, I just love that this kind of feels like a part 2 to a collection that I really loved and got so much use out of last year. And I have to say, I also really appreciate having the deeper shades in there because they do still feel very summery to me. They just feel kind of like summer nights, which I really love. So now let's get into pricing and availability. All of these polishes come in 15 milliliter bottles, and they do feature a wide flat brush that has a rounded tip, so application's super easy, but the price does vary based on where you live, so they are an international brand and they do use international stockists. I'm gonna link all of the available options down below for where you can get them based on where you live, but if you're in the US, they are available from What's Up Nails and Color for Nails, so I'll link those down below as well. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this collection? What do you think of the colors, the formula? Did you like last year's collection? Leave it all in the comments. We can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe. And of course, a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon, my Royal Astronomer Amanda M, as well as my Cosmic Admirals Ken, Rosie, and Angel. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Delane, and Delane wants to know, just wondering if your vlog is on hiatus or over with. So if you didn't know, I do actually have a second YouTube channel, my vlog channel. So it's basically a little bit about my life outside of nail polish videos. I just like to bring you guys along for my random adventures. And it's also just kind of like a fun place to get to know my community a little bit better. And it also kind of feels a little bit like a video diary. But I did take a very long hiatus from that channel. First, because I was recovering from surgery, and then after my surgery recovery video, I kind of took an unintended break for a while, but I am happy to say that I am back on that channel. I just recently posted a new vlog, so I'll link it up in the cards. I didn't mean to take that long of a break. I think it was like over 3 months, and I don't plan on taking any more breaks, so you will be seeing regular content from me on that channel. So if you're interested in just more of me outside of nail polish, you can check it out. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!